Do not avert your gaze.
Before I do anything stupid. Yeah, I still need that.
Into the night. I was born for this. Silver.
Fact, so I don't have to keep checking it.
I'll keep
Just
this in mind.
track it.
There's the unmistakable refracting gleam of that vivid sea of mine, or I should say of yours. How it has flourished traveling with you. Your respect for my waters has not gone unnoticed here by me.
Predictable. Come, spindles. That's that.
Would like to have gotten more boons, but I'm just gonna be the first floor if I can avoid it.
Blue and black and burgundy. Why, hello there. I don't mean to be rude. It's just, imagine what the gods above would think, seeing their proudest tradition used to honor the lowliest of creatures in this world.
You're not lowly. You're a magnificent talent, a beautiful voice, a trusted friend. I don't know anybody like you, Arachne. And I'm glad you're you. Exactly as you are. I mean it.
I'm very flattered you would feel that way. It's too bad you never knew me in my prime, you know? Oh, but what am I saying? I'm just...
Yeah, whatever, lady.
Say, if the king and queen are back just like you said, doesn't that mean... Why, doesn't it mean you should be back in their palace too?
I grew up near to these woods, and I mean to remain here for the foreseeable future. Too much I'm not ready to give up.
Oh, you big silly. You could have had it
Such
good.
a silly.
They would have given you the most beautiful dresses, I'm sure. Though maybe not more beautiful than these.
None of these are useful in the moment. Because it's like this, I don't need the health right now. This, I don't have a hex. So that gives the most armor.
I love it.
I gotta snack that one.
Here, little fish. On the hook. Another figment.
I don't believe I need anything from Hephaestus. Oh, but Aphrodite choices matter.
Do be careful out there.
You and me.
Shit. The fact that they're infinitely spawning makes it fucking ass.
What say you, Homer?
Some of the
Because if it was like, oh, well, let's just kill them and they stop spawning, then whatever.
But they don't understand. We need our freedom.
Like, yeah, just
Who
punch
moves
through
back
this
in with
thing's
their parents
5,000
after moving
armor
out?
while these guys keep spawning on top of you. This is nice, but now I don't have
That's a
to worry about
feeling there.
my magic. Like a boon of what's his name? Poseidon is more likely than I find a single thing. My government mandated boon. Pretty sure I don't need anything, but I can't reroll these anyway, I don't think. Yeah. Also strike sideways, sure.
Jaskura grows in strength.
See, with that, it could be good. That effect.
There. For me.
Guess I'm going for the Poseidon one. I mean, this would give me functional immortality for the first 2 floors. So since I don't actually know what the upgrade skill fight is going to be, maybe I should do that.
Should be useful.
You made the correct choice. Aye, aye.
Oh, gorgeous. If pride and vanity are truly weaknesses, then I'm about to let myself be very vulnerable with you here.
Don't hate me, Aphrodite.
Every relationship involves its little fights now and then, as long as we grow from them.
Good evening, boatman. Hear me on my authority.
Dodge chance is nice.
You
Oh,
chose to
preferred
face me thus.
the increased monetary
You look
gains,
upon
but
the oath of the
take what I
unseen
can get.
night after night, but do you understand as yet the lesson it imparts?
Fear manifests at night. Either we give in to that fear, or we become its cause.
Either give in to fear or become its cause. Your words, not mine, though I concur with them. Let us become that fear for one another once again.
God. Get him, frog. Not too bad.
Victory. Grandfather.
There you are. I partook of the nectar which you previously gave to me, and my, such a wondrous flavor. And so I thought, I've not yet rightly earned such privileges from you.
It's not a privilege. It's a simple gift. It's not even the fancy stuff. You'll have to try ambrosia sometime, especially since you enjoy a nice golden hue.
Ambrosia, yes. Perhaps at some point I shall have opportunity to share in it along with this family. But that I know shall take considerable time. No more for now, please, granddaughter. Not while so much is left undone.
Some other time, then.
Your father and his brother Zeus were generous enough to give me an opportunity to be of some small service to the underworld. The Isles of the Blessed are the finest spots in all Elysium, and I shall certainly keep them that way.
That's a high honor you've been given, Grandfather. Some of the greatest mortal heroes must be there. Shall the new responsibility leave you with time enough to meet like this?
Oh, I should think it shall be more convenient than before. Elysium is really not that far. You shall have to visit at some point, once your father's underworld renovations are complete, which I suppose may take another age.
Father does seem the exacting type. Well, all the best in the new role. Fate's willing. See you soon in Tartarus.
Retrace your steps with care.
There you go. Wait, why didn't that do that for me? So only some things work, so I wasted money. XD.
Farewell, Erebus.
I mean, whatever. At least lets me bounce back from that fight. Chaos.
An unfamiliar tune. Sting away.
Fear. My many children dwell in darkness, yet I know where most of them reside. But not my daughters, the Three Fates. They were cast into exile, to your knowledge?
Yes. Kronos sought to get them out of the way as part of his conquest. I think he feels quite badly about it now, but that hasn't helped us find them. What can we do?
We look for signs. If the fated list has been revealing prophecies to you, then some traces of their power to communicate remain.
We'll look for signs.
I sensed the growing influence of the goddess Nyx, as though my daughter plunged the world into deeper darkness recently. If it was not she who did this, I believe it was you.
Let's see how this goes.
I mean, I'd get this if I didn't already have the magic restoring stuff, so I guess I'm gonna punish myself. Do that.
What else?
Can the game just give me Poseidon boons for this stupid thing?
They never learn. Those spouts again. See you in the crossroads.
So, Laurel, right? Didn't see you come in. Because I can't really see anything in here anymore. I'm sure the water's gonna clear up, though. At least, I think I'm sure.
Something's amiss. Such contamination typically never lasts more than a night or two. Have you checked other locations? The waters elsewhere don't appear like this.
You're just saying that to lure me away so you can take my spot. And since when are you an expert on water filtration? No, these types of problems always fix themselves.
Can't just do nothing. I mean, the money's nice, but a boon could be one for Poseidon. Watch it
Thank
be
you.
like fucking Apollo.
Dearie.
Well,
Where in
arguably
those
as bad.
broody depths are you, dearie? Underneath the sea? It's hard to get a blaze a roaring when there's water all about, but if you can handle the pressure down there, I can bring the heat.
Anything else?
Whatever.
At last, a worthy opponent. Gods, what a monster. In the name of Hades. They'll burn. Got you. Should come in handy.
I stand to gain a significant amount of health. Stand to gain a significant amount of health. So just need to lose.
The boon from Chaos Justice.
What are you doing in those
Yeah, like
brackish
plus
depths,
96
Flower?
or whatever.
Even Poseidon has turned his back on what lurks in that corner of the sea. Does such a path truly lead deeper into hell?
Is there anything I need? Well, ironic I re-rolled the thing for Ares.
who stalks me as a nightmare. Be gone!
Be gone, thought.
This is your father's realm, as once it was.
There's something. This rift should open if I concentrate.
You know something of time and dream. So what if you withstood all that?
Just an illusion. Olympus, I accept this message.
I mean, since I want to be next to enemies anyway, this actually seems like it could be good. Alright, so how will this be different? It's a different arena.
Soak it up, please.
And I think that's Charybdis.
Sponsors made all our dreams come true. A brand new stage and a collaboration with one of the biggest names this side of the sea.
Like, it really is hell on earth.
Charybdis, here with you. This is no sponsor's doing, but the will of night. As fear spreads, so do these manifestations of nightmares. My own, apparently.
Badmouth our sponsor all you like, but they got taste, and you do not. We're debuting our latest single thanks to them, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. At least not the first part. This song's called Rockin' the Hard Place!
shocked I didn't lose a life there. I mean, that wasn't all that much harder, it was just fucking chaotic.
Though bolstered by colossal Charybdis, Scylla and those monstrous songstresses from the abyssal sea yet prove unable to complete their deadly act.
In the end, a normal night for them. The very bottom of the sea. Time to dry off. Look for the markers. Greater might. Flourish and reveal my path.
Move those legs, princess, else I'm taking all your gold.
Race you.
Yep, Nemesis still may kill it. Yeah. Tale as old as time.
Deserve this.
Any progress locating a means to enter Tartarus? I'd transfer you my birthright if I could under the circumstances, though I'm reasonably certain that's not possible.
Got my own birthright, thanks. And yeah, been making progress. Three-headed monster near the maintenance access point to Tartarus. It digs up through the ground.
You plan to get into the lowest reaches of the underworld through the hellhole that beast leaves behind. You know that Cerberus, my father's dog, don't you?
All the more reason that tunnel's going to lead me right where I need to be one of these nights. Mark my words.
Consider them marked. That was all of them. Queen Lamia herself. Each time.
Battle rages all around, and there's little time for love, little room for beauty. Yet Aphrodite here, she never loses heart. It's almost precious how she strives with all her might, brandishing that decorative spear of hers.
Well, good Lord Poseidon, I'm pleased to know how I inspire you. Though perhaps you ought to pay more attention to our foes than to what I do with my spear, so we can turn this battle in our favor, finally.
What am I actually looking for? Because, like, these are nice. Especially that.
I choose otherwise.
But a little late to get that. Can't justify using all of my rerolls for that though, because I know I'll use them and then get it.
In you go.
It genuinely shouldn't be this hard to get
Be at peace.
this one single boon.
And there she is.
There she is. There she is. There she is.
You must have hidden back when Nemesis was here. Big dark-haired daughter of Nyx that sometimes storms through these fields. But you don't have to be afraid of her.
Afraid of her. Don't have to be afraid of her. Don't be afraid of her.
I think I got everything, yeah.
Please take care.
Take care. Take care. Take care.
I'm getting fucked with now.
Grow golden once again.
So, yeah, so all those guys. Everything I'm in combat with is considered. So I can just like drop this on their head and then walk away, and they'll just burn until they die. That actually seems kind of cracked.
Where was I?
That does require quite a lot of setup though. But all the different boons I need.
Smackers.
Honestly, the only way I could even really make this better is if I gotten that boon that causes the cast to expand in size.
Hear me, on my authority.
I mean, it's useless, but
Yes.
it helps bring me closer to getting that legendary boon.
Thanks, little one.
It is I.
Never Poseidon.
How humiliating that even our boons must be concealed, lest we risk revealing too much about our plans and defenses to our enemies.
Just get
I
that
can
for a
use this.
seed, I guess. Which is Climber game. Oh, more magic. Right, we
Boy, let's do our thing.
bastard hound of hell assumes again a shape so sinister as scarce can be described.
Return now to your master in abode.
There is still a chance we get this legendary boon before I finish this.
Authorized personnel only. Here goes. 5 chambers to go.
Everything in the vicinity must go.
Did it, Frenos.
Okay, the game has to be doing this on purpose. This is nice, but I already have the Scorch, so... I get a little bit more value out of that.
Family.
Pet the dog.
You like that, don't you?
I bet he does.
Now that you've had a nectar for a small occasion of some sort, I did also want to give you this. For a more special time, perhaps long from now, after we've practically forgotten how it was living apart, and the circumstances call for merriment.
This is ambrosia, and with such a hue as could have only come from the source. Daughter, thank you.
Ambrosia from the heavens themselves. I scarce remember its savor, but I never shall forget what it was like living apart. Nor should any of us long for time to take the pain of it away. Let us remember always how we reached this point together.
When I was little, Lady Hecate said something similar. That the pain of the past shall always linger, though assert itself less frequently with age. Well then, perhaps we ought to celebrate the memory itself. An eon from now, for all I care.
A celebration an eon from now would leave us with plenty of time for preparation, so why not, Hades? Ambrosia such as this ought to age nicely till then.
Please let me know if I can help with any of the planning when the time comes. or if there's anything else I can do while you're getting the house back in order.
It's we who should be asking this of you. When you were born, Hades and I thanked the fates that we were blessed with such a child, but we had positively no idea.
Thank you both.
You're, of course, so much like the daughter I remember from the other past we shared or dreamed. But the small ways in which you're different from that Malinois are fascinating. You seem more mature, in control.
Well, I suppose I had to grow up faster in the crossroads than in the house, so perhaps that explains it. I also didn't have quite as much training in that life. But I'm still me, I think.
I always wondered to what extent we are who we are down to the core, or whether it's our surroundings and upbringing that shapes us. The truth may lie somewhere in the middle.
Don't really care about any of those.
You have it.
See you again. One last chamber.
The game knows I need that one boon. And it's like, okay, you're getting nothing. You're gonna get nothing in like this. This is my chance.
Good.
Your uncle's proud of you.
Something else?
Yep. Yeah, I have the means of getting it. Just doesn't want me to.
We fickle gods.
It's running into everything. Anything and everything. Like I could have, if I didn't have the constant health recuperation from that one thing from Taron, I would probably have doomed the run at some point already.
I do not remain upset with you, Flower. I would rather you look upon me kindly than with scorn.
stronger.
Well, maybe I'll get lucky and it'll be offered from Charon to decide soon. Nope. It's in a constant state of being trolled by the game. It's impressive.
Felt that.
Right. Time to go. Oh, not again.
You know, I'm almost impressed. Not only have you ransacked my father's domain and made war on Olympus, you had the audacity to deceive primordial chaos. That takes a spine.
Why, thank you, my girl. I must admit, I thought that Chaos would be something of a bargainer, for I was willing to exchange their daughter Nyx for the three fates. But now I have them all.
You played the chthonic gods for a pack of fools. These eldest, most powerful forces in existence. Such choices may come back to haunt you.
Yes, you have come back to haunt me here repeatedly. You, the best that the gods of the underworld and Olympus have to offer. Bah. How empty it is here without some guests. Calm down. Yes. This ends now. I grow weary of your antics, girl. I have you. You brat. Once more you bring me low. But not for long. Sorry there, old boy. I always shall return.
For what you did to this house.
Returned now to her long-abandoned home, fearsome Malinois there finds too many curiosities. A leading cause of death for cats. And she likes cats, so exercises prudence and restraint.
Return to Shadow now. We're getting somewhere.
Are we?
To your success. The artifact I gave to you. It can forestall the inevitable. Almost like a doom repellent. Except it works in the opposite way. Such technicalities aside, I trust it shall be of some benefit.
I'm certain it shall. Sometimes all I need is a few moments more. So if I use your pin, you get to accompany me on my evenings out?
Only in the final moments of your evenings, I'm afraid. Of course, we also have the evenings here.
Then I'll be seeing you around. Another prophecy. You're here, Lord Charon.
Got him, huh?
That's fish.
Might be a bit too clear that I got nothing better to do right now. Just like guard duty. See one down there? You're mine. Big deal. Confirming that the river's totally secure if anybody's interested in my report.
Still sticking to the underworld even with the task complete. There must be lots of catching up to do on the surface.
Hecate says conditions have to be just right for whatever
Alright,
it is
so
you're
I don't
trying
want
to do
to,
now.
but I should
Wouldn't wanna throw
probably go
anything off.
topside to see what the second trial is against Aerith. It's probably going to be diseased, because on its
Appreciate
own
the
that
help.
fight's
It's
fucking
just,
diseased.
I thought you missed being up there, and mortal kind must miss you too. A lot of undeservedness to be addressed.
Keenly aware, thanks. I'll get back to it after the underworld's in a better spot. Besides, I think your family's paying close attention to what's going on up there.
They probably are.
May I assist you, Goddess?
Were you aware that Scylla and Charybdis had teamed up?
Oh, you could certainly say that. Why do you ask?
I caught their latest performance. It was quite a spectacle, to say the least. You could have forewarned me that the two were working in concert.
Goddess, forgive me, but I thought it was quite common knowledge that Scylla and Charybdis were collaborating. It's not a new development at all.
Perhaps I merely missed the news.
Titan's
I don't
trace
see how you could have.
eliminated.
I wanted to ask you something, Headmistress. All these reagents I've been gathering, taking from the Earth, from Mother Gaia, how can I make it up to her?
Well, you can start by not wallowing in senseless guilt. Think you that Gaia would reveal her abundances to you if she believed you would not put them to good use?
But you taught me never to take more than I need. Now I'm taking everything in sight.
And Gaia knows you'll need all that and more. Fear not, your plunder returns whence it came through your craft, if not your garden there.
Into the Earth you go.
I'll watch that one.
I would really like to be finished with this.
Way
what's
to
it
stick
called?
it to that Kronos guy.
With this thing for Poseidon.
The arms grow strong.
So who? So I could try fisting. What weapons do I actually need topside? I don't remember. I think I need the skull. I think maybe the staff too. I might have failed the run I
A
was doing
fated
with
list
that.
of minor prophecies.
Maybe I did it? Surely I didn't complete a run with every weapon. Again, like topside. Which I remembered what it was called, so didn't have to comb through everything like an asshole.
What are we going to do with you, Narcissus?
Oh yeah. Prevail and sorry, so staff and skull. And I don't think not either of them are for that. Well, this is technically. I'd rather use a better weapon, but
It's a relief you're not a vengeful adversary who deceived me into casting a spell that awakened his true and terrifying might, Commander. But do you feel any different after the augmentation of bone density or not?
Oh, you know, I do feel somewhat tougher than before, young one, so thanks. That's really all I figured your incantation was gonna do, but I had you going, didn't I?
I suppose, but mostly you just made me realize that I'd be very sad if some evening you did not come back. You're not just our commander, you're my friend.
Would you really mean that, kiddo? 'Cause let's face it, sometimes all I do is stand here. And not even sometimes.
Of course I mean it, sir.
Oh, now come on.
I know you don't want nectar at this point, but what if I were to offer you ambrosia, sir? In fact, it's not even hypothetical, so here.
Well, this is a most handsome gift, and it has left me speechless, for I have not received such kudos since your own brother gave to me a similar reward long ago.
Truly, what was the circumstance then? Though this is no reward, merely a mark of our long-standing camaraderie.
The circumstance was that the boyo had repeatedly made use of me for target practice at around that time, so the ambrosia was in recompense.
I see. Epiphera awaits.
surely I'm not gonna get massacred against fucking ogre man.
All right.
Eris.
Should I do welcome this now gentler Father Kronos, who seems less desirous to see our home destroyed? I still am wary of that old coot. He's been cooperative, though.
Alright, good start. Unless it cleared the thing. Yes, it did. Why would it do that?
I accept this gift. To chaos.
Haven't suffered enough, so.
The trap is set.
At least getting it this early, it's pretty much a guarantee I should get rid of the
It's a Furgelli.
penalty before I fight the boss.
Recently, the Titan Chronos summoned me, providing many explanations as to why my quandary exists. I did not follow every detail, but observed a different connotation than when last we met, resulting in the disappearance of the Fates. Should I not have accepted his apology? Respond.
Almighty Chaos, whether his apology rang true or not isn't for me to say. But I do think the change you heard in Grandfather was a comprehensive one. Can you not work together now to try and find the Fates?
The Titan Chronos also volunteered more than I asked. I understand your answer, but I'm not open to further inquiry. Perhaps the Fates shall be located, or perhaps not.
I literally hit him with the who cares. I mean, no money is kind of awful, but more damage is nice.
Do as you shall.
Get my bearings. Poseidon, for sure. What's her name? The witch lady. Then I play it by ear, I guess. Although I should do this first because it's not in combat.
Don't mind me, Lady Medea.
The old special?
Be free.
Returned to my abode. Another nectar bottle you can spare on my behalf? Oh, this shall be a splendid compliment with several much less pleasant ingredients, whose aroma this ought to disguise.
I shudder to think what concoction you have in mind, though trust you shall make use of that in service to our cause.
The Wheel of Night is calling to me once again. How sickening that I'm to curse our enemies, only to stand within their ranks alongside that dread Cyclops but a little while hence.
These curses that you offer me may negatively impact him, but I suppose not you. Although, isn't it quite common for curses to backfire?
The curses of an amateur, most certainly, but mine? No. Well, this shall be highly instructional at least, until we see each other soon beyond the gates.
I didn't know I still needed this much stuff from her.
May it take you far.
Thanks.
I mean, it's a non-combat buff, but ideally, give me some late game power.
One less pylon. Olympus, I accept this
I
message.
just assumed that was a projectile. Unfortunately, I won't get any of the money from this, but I really don't want to get Wave Flourish because my specials aren't particularly good.
There.
All for you.
It's unfortunate timing, I guess. I should have probably anticipated that would happen. Unfortunately, those don't count as encounters, but I should still be done with that before, what's his name? Polyphemus.
A boon.
Do you detect a certain fear that hangs in the air this night, my kin? I suspect yes. Perhaps you are its very source. A goddess not merely of the underworld, but of nightmares themselves.
Yeah, that's me. Alright, I needed something for him. A few things. Wait. No, just the one, okay. Sword ring, meat grinder, cut above. Although Vicious Strike would be nice, but I'd rather get the attack thing for Poseidon.
Adequate.
But I would have also delayed the boon from that anyway, but that's assuming I even find Demeter in the first place. So I guess I should get the Hex.
last you looked upon the oath of the
At
unseen.
last, yeah. It's not
For
like I've
this
gotten
night
my
is
ass
beyond
beat for
compare
like
with any I experienced
2
in an
weeks
age.
doing this.
It is as though darkness suffuses everything.
And then literally nothing with a godsend hex offered. Well, that's
Twilight Curse.
the least terrible, in my opinion. Wait, was there no health offered? Wow. One way there's always something.
Something changed about my Chaos Boon.
Power shot. Yeah, that's what I want.
I grow strong.
Unironically, all of those are kind of iffy. Because now I'm just going to be running out of magic until I find some source of replenishment.
Let's have a look around.
Guess Ares.
Here for the violence.
Whatever, game. I need damage. I can't just... I can't just get nothing until the game throws me a bone.
That's good.
Now I'm gonna get offered the thing from Poseidon. Surprisingly not. High Surf. What would that be in place of? Hydraulic Might. Yeah, I would honestly rather Hydraulic Might. So Wave Flourish it is. I'm not gonna rarefy it because frankly I don't care about the effect. I'm just getting it for the boon. This is a miserable start.
Well, sorceress,
Given I have like no
you're
actual
utterly committed
power
to the oath.
for
As your
this.
fight remains with Lord Polyphemus, I'm to be mostly silent henceforth, though I have no wish to be rude.
I know you're here because of certain obligations, Lady Medea, so I certainly bear no ill will. Well, not to you at least, but to Lord Polyphemus, I am not so sure.
And now he's upset again. Please understand that I am not responsible for any actions that the Cyclops takes. I hardly am responsible for mine.
Want some of this?
Start.
Eye of Night.
Poisoned.
Impressive.
This is kind of what I mean. Yeah, we're dead, I think, because I just randomly got grabbed. This is kind of what I mean. I'll like do these runs, and then I'll get like the absolute worst start imaginable.
Ugh, I still feel nauseous.
At the very least, if I wasn't trying to get the specific boons, then I wouldn't have to worry about like bricking my start by doing some dumb shit like that.
Ordering this?
But it is what it
I'm
is.
saying that the possibility exists. Eternal vigilance is near impossible. Enemies have always exploited the lack thereof. I ever tell you of the old wooden horse trick?
The old wooden
Like
horse
that was
trick.
genuinely just
Yeah.
bad luck.
Surely your
It
reputation
doesn't
as the
help that
great
that one
tactician hinges on
that he
more
got
than
that
this one
grab off,
tale.
but I mean the fight was pretty scuffed
Classics ought to
before
be
that.
retold. Though if you drop
Not Cave of the Cyclops.
No sign of headmistress.
We bid you welcome to the vanguard of the underworld.
You've served as target practice for me far more times than I can easily recall, sir. So I wish for you to have this ambrosia as a token of my gratitude. No one else would be so willing.
Damn right no one else would be so willing. I've been in this profession longer than anybody. You've never seen me so much as move a muscle, have you?
Well, you have no muscle as far as I can see, Commander. But I know you've long served my family with honor, and such loyalty is never to be taken for granted.
I tell you what, not everybody
Like I
thinks like
genuinely
you,
think
kiddo.
even
A lot
without
of
me
guys
having
I
a
met,
whole
they
lot of
pay you
health,
for a
if
job,
I
and
even
that's
had
the
a
end
way
of
of
it.
keeping
No
my
loyalty,
magic
no
up,
long-term prospects or
it would
stability.
have gone better.
Mere
So then I would have been
mercenary
able to
work.
keep a distance.
Totally.
But it is what it is, and we run it back.
Toward the gods.
Because like this was going, aside from the boons themselves, it was going perfectly
No
fine
trace of
until
Typhon
the
shall remain.
boss.
The Cyclops Polyphemus bars your passage to the channel coming.
Yeah. Yes, he does, man. I wish I didn't have to track this every single time.
They'll drown.
So, yeah, this just adds the splash damage. I don't know how the damage actually works in this game, like if it's like a multiplier. Like if I had that boon from Chaos, it gave me like 35% more attack damage. I don't know if that's multiplicative with other stuff that's similar. Wow, this is arguably, like this looks like the exact same configuration as the last run, except there's 2 Apollos instead of 2 Ares. And there's 3 Apollos. Even worse.
How many of these do they have? Pathetic. Olympus, I accept this message.
Like, I don't think Flood Gain is that good. Otherwise, I'd probably have gotten it. At least Ocean Spell's okay, because that gives me more damage, but I still have to figure out a solution to my magic. Like, I don't want to do this, because I know it's going to be that boar, and I know it's going to beat the fuck out of me. So maybe I'll just get the hammer from Hephaestus first. Let's get this first. I would have honestly liked to have gotten Sea Star, or whatever it was called, that gives you a chance to duplicate non-boon rewards. Because the hexes can be duplicated. Now, if I had gotten that, at least I could try and, like, RNG a bunch of upgrades to the hex early.
We reunite.
No such luck, though.
How strange to see ungainly Polyphemus and Medea work together, even if the vow of rivals was the cause. Though stranger is how that Cyclops is the second shepherd I have known with a propensity for lengthy sleeping spells.
No idea who that is. Like, if it was more than 15, I think this would be good. The thing, though, is depending on how lucky you are with the randomly generated hex benefits, it can give you a lot of value. So I'm thinking maybe I just do that. Because you can get upgrades that give you magic and gold. So I might go after Ares next, because now I have a way of healing myself, at least. Attacks at 30 power. I mean, hey, that's the only good thing offered.
Sturdy stuff indeed.
A small discovery.
Bing bong. At least, like, getting max magic while I don't have a way of replenishing it. At least that gives me some leeway, like, before I just run out. There is actually a Arcana card that gives me mana regen, which I should probably just use. Oh, it's not the...
Are you the satyr currently in charge?
It's not the boar. But I can still take advantage of the heal. Shit, yeah, that ain't too bad.
Your soul be damned, traitor.
Poseidon puts on a veneer of confidence, yet I believe that it is perspiration, not seawater, often visible upon his brow. War can be disconcerting, certainly.
I mean, I'll look for one of those. Cut above. Grizzly Gain would have been nice, but... What? Huh? What was fulfilled? Unless it's just like, oh, get X amount of prophecies. Guess Hermes. Out of uses for the fountain, but well, until I use a fountain, but I'm fairly certain the one that I'm forced to use would replenish it.
Now for the last one.
You sure are a good customer to my professional associate, or so I'm hearing him. I'm mostly hearing her mind, but I've seen how many of his gold rewards you're racking up, and it is quite a lot.
Thank you for giving me what I wanted.
The barrier's almost down.
Choices matter. What can I even get from Apollo off the top of my head? Cast, expire, restore magic. Yeah, I'd rather not be forced to press that just because. So what about Hephaestus? You take damage, shrug off summon, restore magic, but that requires me to get hit. I mean, this at least would give me this. Uncanny Fortitude would be nice, or Security System. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. In the extremely unlikely event it just things I want.
Couldn't do it.
Sorry about all my automatons up here. Heard you ran afoul of the lot. Tested them every which way, but not in this particular scenario.
Having to choose kind of sucks, but that gives me a constant effect at least.
One less pylon.
So surely this will work the way I think it does. Yes,
Thank the
to
gods.
restore the charges.
I see something of use.
Auntie Hesty has arrived. Having my food just stuffed into some unmarked sack, I swear. Halfway surprised it didn't burn right through.
I'd grab that if it was a higher quality. But that said, I mean, I don't care about the other stuff
Let
anyway.
Karen set up shop.
Ah, yes. Those accursed curing pools there in the corners of the field. The Mandragora thrives in bloodied soil, but in doing so, it filters toxins out. How rather fortunate for you.
Your toxins are so potent they immediately make me feel as though I'm burning up. Even with those curing pools nearby.
Yeah, I still have no way of replenishing my magic.
What can I say? I try. Cyclops.
Vitality.
Something for you.
Another rival overcome.
Whoa.
I have a weird suspicion that, like, Icarus is gonna be helping Eris. Because I genuinely can't think of any other thing that could happen for this. Those are all kind of nice.
Now then.
Unless it's like just a constant bombardment from Eris's shit, I genuinely have no idea how this fight could be different. Didn't even know this guy could show up here.
Just want to start killing everything that moves, other than you and your pet. They come. Face me! Ensorcelled the contents in any number of ways to drive me to madness, or worse.
I swear
Yeah,
to
you're
you
right,
upon
man.
my father's name that I've done no such thing.
After all
And it
this,
would
I'm
have obviously
definitely just
spoiled
trying to
if I had.
poison you.
Do you want to see me drink it first?
No, I can dispose of it myself.
Sir, what are you doing in the middle of the rift of Thessaly? How did you even get
Oh
here?
no, I'm gonna have to fight
Although
fucking
you
him,
must
aren't
be a
I?
powerful swimmer.
I'm proficient in a wide variety of athletics since you mentioned
First
it.
time we see him here, and it just so happens to be when I have the rivals vow set up.
So this is part of your patrol path. To think, my journey could have been even more infested with foes if not for you.
Much would be different if not for me, though you're one of the few I've met of late to admit it. Fair voyaging, sister. We're done here.
Ship's helm.
Oh, let's reroll.
Not this.
The possibilities.
More health or money? Health, money, money, magic, health. I mean, the extra use is nice, but I can always come back to it, I guess, technically. But being impervious is also kind of nice.
The light of the moon.
Greed for money.
Your path is set.
Well, the magic too. I currently have no other way of sustaining my magic. And this weapon is a little scuffed to just be a left-click merchant.
The messenger.
I was hoping for something from Poseidon, but I'll settle for health.
Now for the next one. Hermes must be in the area. Good.
Borgar.
Clever move.
Oh, wait, now magic. How ironic. I don't need the other stuff, right? Yeah. I need to find Demeter for that. But I can't count on that. So at least now I have a way of sustaining myself.
Gary's man, not me. He's the one wants an excuse to fight.
Had to do it.
Had to do it well.
I'd say we're settled up.
Do not depart just yet.
Can't hide from me. Got you.
Crab?
It's a crab. Back for another voyage, Captain.
Yeah, this is disease.
May this be your final voyage for a while.
Don't care about any of these.
One of the sleeker, broader, ghostly ships in the armada of the Titan Lord is now bereft of all the plunderers that were its crew. But in...
Then I'll sink them again.
Alright, will she finally offer me the thing I need?
know this
for
place.
this prophecy?
Welcome.
Pardon?
Oh, why, thank you so much, little miss, again. The nectar you bring tastes so sweet, and yet my feelings for it are becoming clouded recently. So let this be the last for now.
Madame Cersei, was it something I did or said? You're left to your own devices on your island here, and so I thought perhaps you might enjoy a bit of an exotic good.
And that I do. But I'm reminded with each bottle of a life I led filled with great luxuries, most all of which I've left behind, and I shall not go back.
I fully understand. But thank you truly, madam, for all your wisdom and for making me your guest.
Welcome, Poppet. Though, forgive me that I have not invited you inside my little hut. Such hospitality I don't extend to anyone. And I make no exceptions, not even for you.
Madam Cersei, that is perfectly all right. And there's no need to explain. We all live in seclusion in our own way. What other way is there? With privacy comes peace of mind.
I'm grateful that you understand. Of late, I share my simple home with beasts, but that is all. This Isle of Aia is not mine, of course. Rather, it's my dear companion, and can be yours. So please, help yourself to anything you need whilst here. Go now with grace.
Thank Thank you.
Safe travels.
Breaking through.
Like, there'll be runs I do where, like, I'll get every single boon offered from a specific god. And then there's like, oh, you need Poseidon 4 times? Nah, even with the thing that makes it more likely, you should have luck. Hasty Retreat makes the most sense.
You cold?
Hopefully they have health to buy.
The foremost ship.
So we are gonna need it. Like this if it was the underworld would be good, but like at 40 health, I can still get killed from that point. I'm not safe, so it seems like a waste on top side. This is also kind of a waste because any moving enemy is just going to avoid it. But
Take me to the coast.
it's the least bad out of all the changes this arena too.
See anything different about me, babe? Probably not. I haven't changed a bit. But you know what has is the adamant rail. I mean, just look at it.
That must be someone else's aspect of the rail. Perhaps you did or said something to make it change its form. Though this could have been my doing as well.
There you go. Always trying to take all the credit for yourself. Well, the rail doesn't answer to you, it answers to me. And I've already figured out all the new stuff it can do. Now watch this.
So it's a laser now.
You wish. Everyone's invited. Better hide.
It's kind of cringe. Okay. Thought I was safe from that. monstrous.
I'll get you for this.
I mean, arguably a less annoying fight than the original, but summoning those enemies pisses me the fuck off. The automatons are more annoying than everything else she does.
Next.
Sadly, I have no money.
Now for the climb. Spotted them.
And we still have not gotten anything beside it since the very beginning. Like, aside from Seastar, there's not really anything from Poseidon that I happen to care about, so it's like I'm literally just using this stupid keepsake to do the prophecy.
From the heavens themselves.
Yeah, this would have been very nice. If I had this, I wouldn't have lost my life fighting Eris.
Your path has led to
But
Poseidon.
it is what it is. I can't complain.
More sappers. The Master Craftsman's gift. That shade needs you, Phrynos. See you in the crossroads? Damn it.
You can rest assured, though,
Foes eliminated.
if I was using a high damage weapon, it would be giving me an endless supply of damage-related attacks.
Lady Demeter.
love bullet hells. I'll get a chance to attack eventually. I mean, this has gone to shit. And with how I normally perform fighting Prometheus, I'm not expecting this to go well.
Got you something? Can hardly feel this bottle. Just its weight. Though I still have fond memories to fill the gaps. You know, it's funny. I've lost track of how long I've been dead, but still not used to it entirely.
Perhaps it's impossible to become entirely accustomed to the way we are. Though, I'm surprised you have any nostalgia for a time when you were young.
You're one to talk. How many times have you reminisced about your quiet evenings listening to the river and the frogs? Sometimes we forget the pain, and sometimes it's all we remember. Though I'll remember this too. Not being a Stormy on this mountain anymore, but is your family really going to tolerate all these satyrs and things continuing to desecrate their home? Seems unlike them.
Now, I genuinely don't know what the play is against the enemies that can block my attacks.
Some scattered remnant of him beyond
So like
time.
when they can hit me for like 20 damage individually and there's like 8 of them on the screen, it just becomes a miserable experience.
Grandfather, you mean bloody Kronos? And you're saying Typhon still exists? What happened to him being gone? I mean, I've seen no sign of him. This must be one of those things that's beyond mortal understanding, hey?
I don't yet entirely understand it either. There's a lot we don't know about time and how it works, but we're learning. Slowly.
Don't see what's so complicated about it. Time drags on when things are bad, goes too quick when things are good. Though I'm still learning how to deal with that myself.
Wowie, 10 health, 10 healing, and 2 palm slices. I mean, get this for the fated choice.
You're all set.
Off he goes.
The game has to be doing this on purpose, though. The way it's like deliberately forcing me to not get Poseidon booms.
Sort of thing in here. Let's just relax. Look who's here. Hey, nice. More nectar, always good to have around in case the wine runs out. Not that it ever does or ever will. Now, what exactly do we toast to next?
To emerging from peril unscathed, or whatever you decide. I know maintaining high morale is paramount, especially with the mountain under siege.
Cheers.
Lord Dionysus, just how long have you been feasting anyhow? Here in this spot, I mean. Night after night, you're going at it like there's no tomorrow.
Mel, baby, just call me Dionysus if you please. The Lord thing doesn't suit me, yeah? As for how long we've carried on like this, I've no idea. A while, probably. Might be a new record. Sure you don't want to join?
I already have plans this evening. Sorry.
I mean, reckless abandon is tempting. Because, like, it's kind of a dire spot for me to be in with no revives and 2 bosses left. 2 bosses plus all the mini bosses on the summit. Because it's like there's no guarantee I'll get the thing for the prophecy anyhow. So let's try this, see how I feel. Surely I don't hit for 5 several times in a row and get killed. That would be awkward.
More steps to be retraced.
That didn't last very long. I was hoping we would save that for Prometheus. I'm not even gonna bother with that. Here's something from Poseidon, but it's still so late in this that there's no chance I'm going to be getting the effect unless I happen to have everything up to it already, but that's clearly not the point. That's not the case. Buried treasure would make sense to give me some extra health and not die, but I could also just get good.
The ocean's fury.
My premonition. Where do you suppose they are, agent of change? The Fates, I mean. They who set the Titans and the gods against each other to begin with long ago.
Wherever they are, pray they can't hear you speaking ill of them. Though why ask me? You're the one who knows everything, including whether they'll ever be located or not.
That I do. I would spur you to consider the possibility and your place in their scheme, and I suppose, in mine.
Yeah, this seems like a horrible boon. Considering it took that long just to get him to the first phase transition. That's what I mean, like, I got hit for 40. So if I had the thing from Ares, that wouldn't have made a difference to Boone. I would have just gotten killed from that threshold anyway.
Prometheus.
But once again, I get trolled by the game. Because they're like, nah,
Hey, you
in
were
spite
tapping in your
of...
sleep a little bit. Not that I paid
Like,
too
in
close
spite of
attention, but
all the effort you're
where were
attempting
you
to
last
get
night
shit
anyway?
for
You seem a little
Poseidon, we're never gonna
Oh,
have him
just-
show up.
I
Like
was
it-
up there, on the surface. I never thought I'd see it for myself, and now I'm there night after night. It's cold, damp, overrun with the dead.
You're really selling me on the whole thing.
I do think
It
I
was
want to
that
trade
bad.
out
How
that
come you keep on going over there? I'd just
Arcana
stay here if
card
I were you.
that gives me some magic
You don't
recuperation.
understand. I have to go that way.
Have fun being all cold and damp.
There's something new here. Looks like I did it.
Moonlight guide.
Each night, another possibility. By will of night shall I confront my fiercest foes.
That's Selene.
Headmistress, I've a bottle of ambrosia here, and thought perhaps we could share it at the tavern.
Malinois, I'm going to resist my impulse to tersely decline, so that I might remind myself as to whether the greatest of Olympian delicacies lives up to its reputation. I have not given this taverna any real thought.
Yeah, the game will
gathering
be like,
places
yeah,
where one
here's
can
like
be
a million
unguarded,
sources of
dare I
ash
say
that you have no
relaxed.
use for anymore.
A liability.
And it's like, once
Maybe
now
our
and then
senses
it's nice because I still get max health from it, but
But now that you're here,
it'll be like,
you've come to
boons?
realize
Nah,
that having such a
you're
place where
fine
we
going
shades can
through
commingle has
two
its
areas
benefits,
with no
and that I
boons
didn't overstep
whatsoever.
when I restored it.
Yes, I have, and no, you did not. The tension about these crossroads has grown too palpable for my liking, as this much nervous energy does our cause no good.
Ah yes, more rules. Just what this taverna needs to ease the tensions of our small band of loyalists.
Oh, I see how it is. What, a sip or two of ambrosia and suddenly your inhibitions are all gone? A powerful effect.
We're still talking about our cause and our craft. Why don't you tell me of a time when you were closer to my age, if you don't mind?
I mind. Though perhaps as we delve deeper into this bottle, I shall not mind as much. Shall we find out? To discovering the truth.
To discovering the truth.
Ignore my sullen turn back there, Malinois. These evenings I am more concerned about the future than the past. I trust I did not overly affect the atmosphere.
Nonsense, Headmistress. We're grateful you could join us. Catch of the night.
What? Been hunched over that cauldron so much. At least your craft is finally doing something around here.
Like, I don't mind, I mean,
So
I do
much
kind of
toiling
mind
with
failing,
no
but
results.
I'm fine with like a run not
craft
going
is
well, but
typically
it's
about
just
the
like when
self,
I'm
and such
doing
results tend not to be
specific
immediate.
things for specific
Though I appreciate you
prophecies, and
noticing.
it's like, nah, you're shit out of luck. It's just,
Yeah, well,
it becomes a nightmare. I'm probably better off just
be
turning
direct with
off
you,
all the
Master
fear effects
Odysseus,
and just
I am what you might
grinding
call an
something until I
admirer.
get them done, but
At
I would
first,
rather
I
not
found
do
you
that.
extraordinarily frustrating. So adept were you at avoiding certain doom. But gradually, perhaps grudgingly, I grew very impressed.
Oh, I'm flattered and relieved to hear it. Very kind of you to let me know, particularly after all this time.
It's quite humorous, in fact. While you drew breath, I never once had opportunity to tell you.
Quite humorous indeed, my lord. I intended no offense by avoiding you. You know that, of course. A mortal impulse whilst in mortal peril.
Oh, you were a wonder to behold. There were the Lystragonian giants, Charybdis, and, lest we forget, the War of Ilium.
I never do.
What say the Arcana?
So I would have to turn off that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get that. Or I could turn off the boatman and have substantially less money. But then I don't have that. I mean, I can survive without rerolls. Because, I mean, let's face it, I'm already an unlucky son of a bitch. So if I'm going to be brute forcing this until I get it, I mean, I guess I should do something to alleviate my suffering.
To the Honorable Commander Skelemius, Ward of the Bloodline of Hades, the fate-appointed Regent of the Underworld.
Wait, did you just grant me tenure in the family's name, kiddo? Can you even do that? And also, why?
I'm Princess of the Underworld. I'm well within my right. And as for why, I said before that I do not take loyalty for granted.
Look, I didn't really think you were gonna replace me or anything, but it means a lot you do all that for me. I know I helped teach you to hit real hard, kiddo, but I never thought you'd get me right in the heart.
Thank you for everything, Commander.
Just doing what they pay me for.
You're being paid for this?
No.
More to the Vow of Rivals now.
Yeah, I don't think that's wise. And we'll run it back because I still have to do this shit for the prophecies, but I have to leave something on too for that. That happens to be
the growing fear.
If I could beat
Strength, knowledge, patience.
Prometheus reliably, then it's like, yeah, sure, I'd put on the Vow of Rivals.
Once you make it past the docks, it's a straight shot down.
For the moment, it's a little bricked.
I certainly.
Strength of the sea.
I genuinely wish I didn't have to use this weapon. Because, like, this weapon's fine once I have a whole bunch of boons, but until that point, it just sucks. Like, I'm just awkwardly poking things and hoping I'm not locked in an animation that causes me to take 30 damage.
Next. Time to break through again.
Health, Poseidon, Demeter, Hex, Hammer. Not necessarily in that order, but...
Come on. Ensnared.
I also think if I'd picked a different Hex, I would have probably been better off. Like, if I had something that was spammable for damage, I could have used it every fight for... What's it called? I'm tempted to get this. Because, like, yeah, this would progress that thing, but there's a chance that I don't even get a progression in it. And it's early enough that I can seriously benefit from Sea Star.
That night.
So, assuming I find Ares. Ice Strike, Flourish, Arctic Ring, Frigid Rush, Tranquil Game. I think Arctic Ring was one of them. Yeah. I mean, at least this would give me a freeze effect. Weed Killer is also nice.
that.
I didn't know those could be duplicated. Since they came from boons, I assumed they couldn't.
Rest again for now.
How many pylons do I need to hit up? Well, not pylons. 1, 2, 3. Works out. So I can go for this, and hopefully we get the money, the bonus money offered.
You shades are getting out of there.
Not what I wanted, but at least I can get some dodge chance for how ineffective it seems to be. Like, I imagine if you got the heroic one, the heroic, like, upgrade level for it, I imagine it could be really good. But, like, that's an oddly specific circumstance to get value out of one particular boon. Oh, could have really used that being
Go show
duplicated.
that shade the way. Well done, Phrenos.
Yeah, eventually I'll just be able to use the weapon I want to use. One of the weapons I want. And then I'll be having an easier time and not having to use half-baked stuff like this.
Good.
It's a double!
Down, O moon. Lend me your light.
The second guardians that bar your passage fell to you, despite the vow of rivals granting them the strength of Night herself.
Not a big fan of any of these.
Phase shift.
It kind of bothers me a little bit hearing Selene talk because it gives me like these weird flashbacks of fucking Turok. The way the one narrator would talk in the levels. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. This Turok 2 is a banger.
One left.
Hammer time. That's tough. I think we go for the raw power.
This is my father. Farewell, Athera. Hear me, on my authority.
My lord.
Are you the one responsible for that spectral barrier at the city gates? It has the markings of Kronos all over it.
Oh, that thing, yeah. I knew it'd never hold. But they keep fixing it anyways. Almost like somebody out there don't want you here. Nice rush, you flat. Wake up to the end of the day.
Poison.
More milestone.
Special sauce.
That sounds poison.
I'm full.
Your rival was unable to prevail.
Could have been worse.
Filthy here as ever. Moving on.
Part of me does feel like my success topside here is very strongly dependent on how lucky I am in Akira. With all like the extra rooms and what they offer.
Push closer.
Before you go,
Some iron. You again.
This is what I'm talking about.
Sure.
It's a better reward. Guaranteed palm slice, maybe 2 if I'm lucky with the duplication, as opposed to maybe 10 health.
So reckless when I was a kid. My father always told me to be careful. So I was stuck in a bloody tower. I couldn't do anything to hurt myself if I tried. Now, I just don't want to mess things up.
For someone who spends so much time up in the clouds, you're far too stuck in your own head at times. This isn't a test, Icarus. It's me. And I simply like it when you're you.
Come on, Melly, look at us. You're the immortal princess of the underworld. I'm a shade of a failed apprentice who couldn't follow one simple instruction from his father and got dead ahead of schedule. This is what you like.
No. No, because that isn't who you are. I have no pity for you. Why do you have so much for yourself? Cast it aside. But your true feelings, you should never hide from me.
I'll try. I'll definitely try. That'd be a fool not to. So then, onward towards whatever comes our way.
Though still appreciate the moment, yes. Icarus, I want you to come back. To the crossroads. You want to aid our efforts here. You'll do an even better job of it if you're in contact with Odysseus and all our shades.
I'm not sure that everybody feels the same, Millie. I've been able to make do here on my own, and don't do well in crowds. Maybe from living in a prison tower all my life.
But we could see each other more. And it's really not that crowded there, is it? Just give the possibility some thought.
All right, I will. Give it some thought, that is. But if I show up and the Witch of the Crossroads turns me into the shade of a newt or something, it'll be on your conscience. Take your pick. All yours.
Thanks. See you.
Like, I was like, oh yeah, any of those hits will interrupt my thing. Then I just take 30 damage for free.
Begin from here.
The infinite dark. Your path has led to Demeter.
So where do I actually want to go? During my hex, I have a chance to do critical damage. That's nice. Makes everything else move slower. I mean, that's irrelevant to me. Most foes' range shots are instantly destroyed. That's actually interesting.
Change of course. Stand down. Not a chance.
I have a suspicion that the rerolls can only reroll into things that are similar. Like the bones can only reroll into like other minor things, and not like another boon.
And Butterblock. Bubble, it's you! You always had such talent for our craft. I wondered how it'd change you over time, for the temptations on the path are numerous. But you had the greatest teacher possible.
Headmistress Hecate would say the greatest teacher is out there. Referring probably to your isle, Madam Circe. What do you mean by temptations?
I mean power, little miss. Once you can manifest your desires, what's to stop you? Lessons learned the hard way, if at all. You have your left hand there as but one reminder. So mote it be.
Wayward son.
Thank you.
More health, that's nice. Higher chance for dual boons, which would be nice if I was actually offered boons, not just bones 100 fucking times.
I know you have no want of nectar at the moment, madam, but I thought perhaps you might be interested in this. For your enchantments, or even your animal companions.
Oh, why, if it isn't Ambrosia! A precious gift, even a source of marvelous light during these darker evenings. What is occasion for this? For it must have slipped my mind.
Well, seeing as you've taught me more of how to manifest my will, I figure this can become a special occasion through the act itself, can't it?
It veritably can, thank you. Then to the fortune of our meetings here and hence. As to whether I shall keep this or share it with my piggies, I shall have to ponder for a while.
Please enjoy it.
Hastings.
Hail, piggies.
I need something. I have that, so I guess I'm obligated to do this, and the chance I get a duo. Not immediately, I still need to find one of the two.
I'm commandeering this vessel.
Freeze forever!
All sailors are salty.
You know, I wouldn't offer you my blessings readily if not for fairest Aphrodite, who I see has graced you once again. You've seen the beauty in my work, and it is thanks to her.
So what did I need? Sword ring, meat grinder, cut above. Mutual destruction would be nice if I didn't need anything, but I have to get this as a
For the battle to come.
as a dud, more or less. I mean, the pomegranate could get duplicated, but do I have the thing for more money? No, I do not. So I guess I should go for the boon and mainly for the dodge chance. I got this supposed to be 50% slower and those things were still zooming at me.
Olympus, I accept this message. What else?
That's what I wanted.
I see a
No
lost
duplicate
shade.
though.
The honors, please, Phrenos.
So it's probably a guarantee I lose at least one of my identified.
Well, well. I wanted this to be a surprise, love.
This would be nice, but I got no health.
This beach.
Earlier, the rail magically switched over to this other style again, like it knew you were on the way. I also knew you were on the way. Pretty easy to spot you up there.
Have you any idea whose aspect that even is? Or why your ancient fate-forged weapon might be magically changing forms without your influence?
No, you talk like I'm supposed to be afraid of this thing when you're the one staring down the part that shoots. Whoopsie.
worst thing about the change to this fight is just that, like, the animations kind of stop making sense. God, that's a lot of projectiles. Oh. That could have been cleaner. The attack that took the Death Defiance from me, I genuinely didn't see. I was too busy focused on the other shit. Okay, let me through, please. That was weird. Yeah, my only gripe about the change to that fight is it makes her attacks kind of weird.
This is it.
Like she'll aim ahead and then she'll like turn 90 degrees halfway through the attack.
Gold coins.
I guess money.
You test my patience.
Because the only thing from the Daedalus hammer that I think would actually be good would be the thing that makes my Omega attack go perpendicular. Like it turns into a cross shape.
Enough of this. Lord Poseidon.
I honestly thought that was going to do more damage to them, but I mean, they did have their armor, but expecting a little more than that, considering they're basic enemies.
Package for you.
The end of the path. Olympus, I accept this message.
I have what I need for this, right? Yeah. But the game just does not want me to have any fun, and no enjoyment is allowed. I guess this.
So I would like to propose another toast to all of you. Hey. Hey, sure, I'll take that nectar off your hands, as this here's just the place to put it to its proper use. But don't you get all sad and sappy with me. You're at a feast, not at a wake.
I must admit, I'm unable to cast aside my fears and worries quite like you, Dionysus. It's little wonder mortals make so many offerings in your name. Have you had any run-ins with the Titan Prometheus? Kronos was in league with him. He's been causing quite a commotion, all told.
Prometheus, he's back. I must be out of the loop. But he was still strapped to some mountainside, getting his innards gnawed out by an eagle. Something nasty of the sort.
That did supposedly occur, but he is definitely back.
Supposedly.
Personally leading the vanguard that was trying to tear Olympus apart. And he's still out there sowing dissent.
Come on, baby, it can't be all that bad. What's he gonna do? Cook our food with the flame he took from Dad? Tell you what, next time you see him, tell him to stop by.
No, Ugh.
Nice. Where were we?
I think the after effects from that, yeah, they can trigger the falling blade multiple times. So that's actually kind of nice.
Something nearby.
Rest easy now. Lady Demeter!
Shiver and rot!
Deceiving wretches. Predictable.
Freeze forever!
Lord Zeus! The Sigil of Frost. Sure, why not?
I mean, maybe I'll find a water thing in the meantime.
Shamblers.
See, like, well, that healing effect from that other hex would have been nice. It's not a hex I can spam because you only get a certain amount of it per fountain. Fight's over and now she pops her head.
Cousin?
Feeling generous. Good tidings. Ah, my niece. Well to know that Elder Goddess Demeter and I, we make...
The duo I don't care about. Well, that would actually be decent, but I do need these.
The Will of Water.
So if I'm lucky, I
You
can
honor
maybe
me
get
and
that
have my thanks.
legendary boon for
This
him.
nectar, it's been to the underworld and back.
If this bottle indeed traveled to the ends of the earth before returning home, then it's all the more suited to someone of your wisdom and experience. May you enjoy it once you lay down your arms.
Now you are to confront these traces of our great foes, both at the summit and in Tartarus, recreating the path that got you there, as though the possibilities need to align?
That's how our grandfather explains it, more or less. Almost like we're circumventing outcomes in which we might otherwise have failed for one reason or another.
There ought to be very few such outcomes then, for we do not fail, merely take the necessary time to succeed. Your choice?
I mean...
Excellent. If that is of use.
Death Defiance would be nice.
Lady Hestia! You shouldn't have crossed me.
Like, it has to be doing this on purpose.
Yes.
Behold!
Like, with all the extra effects I have for getting these boons to show up, the fact that it's just not is what's insane about it to me.
What's for delivery?
Let's see. Boss ahead, so spend my money.
I need this right away.
You got it.
Restored.
The stars align.
There's the chance that we're offered the food here, so it didn't make sense to spend all that money. Of course, that time I'm not. Oh well.
In the name of Hades. My heart.
Not fond of any of those, but do what you gotta do. Alright, time for my revenge.
Our nightly routine.
Why do you care so much for mortals anyhow? Their lives are short, their flesh is weak. Only in death do many of them finally begin to gain some sense.
Any laborer of skill cares for their work. Mortals, poor sods created in the image of the gods, yet forced to be inferior so that they could never achieve what my master and I now intend.
You mean to say that you fashioned mortal kind, then stole the fire from this mountain for their sake? Absurd.
The truth can be difficult to absorb. Mortals live only to suffer. As I am responsible for that, I sought to take some of their suffering from them and redistribute it to all of you.
can't imagine what will be different about the Vow of Rivals for him. I have to assume the bird is going to be improved in some way to be even more obnoxious.
Refined.
Look at what I found.
Coinage.
Hello and goodbye.
I'm sure I'm not going to have to fight like 3 mini-bosses on the way up. Yeah, the camera doing whatever that was kind of threw me for a loop. I lost track of where I was.
Freeze forever.
Phrenos, do your thing. There.
Both of those are tempting.
Hermes must be in the area.
I'll grab that because if for some reason I make it all the way to the end, it should trigger automatically.
Higher up. These two
This, I don't mind these guys. That big, like, behemoth guy
What you sow.
is a pain in the ass. Hopefully the pomegranate will get
Your
duped.
father shall be hearing about this.
Unlucky.
As expected. Witch's delight.
It is a little funny that both doors technically lead to the same spot.
To dust.
please give me the stupid thing I need. Oh, God. I mean, technically speaking, the leftmost column can't benefit from any of these, unless it means this. No idea what actually was improved. If anything. Maybe it was bricked because the other stuff.
Next floor.
So this is our last chance for this run.
Lord Hermes. Olympus, I accept this message.
We're getting fucked, what?
Right.
Yeah, we're getting... Oh, that's why, 'cause I didn't actually get it. Well, shit. That's even more frustrating, actually.
Hey, too bad Pop's Palace is shut down for now. Heightened security, something like that. You know...
No, between us, I don't really mind at all. I can still keep up with the king and queen and all the rest by boon.
See, that's exactly how I look at it. The sooner you get past that massive monster likely lurking behind that huge gate back there, the sooner you can rest up for the next one.
Then let's go. This should help. Let's fish.
Like, legit, if not for these prophecies, I would probably be fighting at full power since I wouldn't have a half-useless keepsake. It'd be nice if I defeated one of like the fragments of Typhon, like the tail or whatever. If I didn't have to deal with it for the final fight, to incentivize me to fight the mini bosses. I can tell it makes no difference.
That's quite enough, Typhon. Quickly now, attack!
the extra death to fight.
You're nothing.
Well, never have to use that weapon now, at least.
This is our mountain.
A figment of the monstrous Typhon is destroyed, yet none perhaps shall know of it, save for the Princess of the Dead and her grandfather Time, and you, and I, and whosoever else shall hear my tale, I suppose.
Return to Shadow now. Just need to keep that up.
Thank the fates. Are your attempts to scale the mountain of the gods less difficult, at least, now than before? The war with Kronos having ended surely must bring some relief.
Well, on that front, not too much has changed as yet. Apparently, it's important for the stalemate between the Titans' legions and Olympus to persist, for sake of our cleanup efforts.
So then your fight continues as before, except without a burning vengeance for your family to compel you. What is the motivating factor now?
Oh, where to start? I have some matters that I wish to see resolved, and just to see what happens, I suppose.
I, too, increasingly have the desire to see that.
Disgusting.
Oh, what gives? The adamant rail's back to normal. I must have hit a hidden switch on it or something, but it doesn't even work here, let alone transform.
Take the hint, Eris. You may be the bearer of the rail for the time being, but it doesn't answer to you alone. Even if it lets you aim and shoot.
If only it let me aim and shoot right now. You better not be behind this trouble. Or if you are, you change it back. I liked it more the other way.
It can hear you, you know.
The savior of Olympus.
Right, that's it for me for today.
Should be of use.
I think as the views, hosts, follows, everything.
Hey.
You guys are
Why
awesome.
don't I ever see you in the training grounds anymore?
I'll be back in tomorrow,
You used to let
same
all your
time.
aggression out over there,
Till then, hope
but
you guys
now
all
it's
have a
like
good
you're
one.
saving it for me.
Take care.